There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are properly...
Please, there's no need. Mid seemed she'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been...
She told me it was because her studies are...
No, it isn't. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about...
Which explains her... She's working to give them a better life. And so should I.
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Faster! We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Sickle! Over here! Attack! All yours, Torgal! Sickle! Let's go.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are you?
Ether swallowed our camp. There's a village not... We can't...
I'll go. Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope She's still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. We got here in time.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused.
Wait.
Son of a whore. I was there, in Kosnis, when you killed my brothers.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bet.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath?
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Our Lord Kupka told us of your crime.
Man, like you.
I am nothing. I just know.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Are you buying or selling? Anything else? Take care.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's art...
Is that blade for hire?
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
How do you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Dread Evis skin is a rare. Bring me that beast's...
All right.
Of course you will. Leave Tabor through the east gate. I eagerly await your...
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret.
The creatures... the meadows, then.
That's what the captain...
Good girl. Enough of you, are there? Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Elegant and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn.
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. I am Sebastian...
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive?
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, tasked with learning what I am able... And what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the gears of governance. The realm threatens. Your lord, uncle, how...
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having...
Alas.
I have lost... They're both able-bodied and...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know what...
One I sent to invent...
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours.
Have you?
Go on. Tell...
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone. Says the more swords and spears, and the more war being waged. And who will they all... Why, the good Reaper.
And you've seen this...
Aye, just so. You'll find her right here, plying her...
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the... But it'd be a bold... Feeling bold. Now, if that's all...
Sorry to have kept...
You don't think Nan's the
Not unless she's discovered the secret.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hut.
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the...
All right, but...
You too, Goots.
The finest cell swords in store.
If only everyone here didn't have...
Fuck. How the hell did they...
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
We would have been lost.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly So,
That's up to you. Die a slow death. Boys,
now, and we can pretend this didn't happen.
oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with it.
You that one?
Or you can go...
Oh, you're more.
Hasn't it?
Get him!
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faith.
Much has checked.
You've seen this kind of thing before?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I arrived in Dalimil, several... His men...
The captain isn't...
Fortunately, I was...
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such...
I would imagine they are unaware. Those who weren't recalled now...
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find...
Not at all. Now, if he was bound for Oriflamme... Come on. Run like the wind. Don't get surrounded. Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
All yours, Thorvald.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. happened here?
If you're with they've already...
I'm not.
And then you found... I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 high houses of... It's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my way back from the old...
Bandits.
They looked more... It didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they go?
South, toward...
All right. Found a note. You heard back.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the...
And stand by, as ill might befall.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene.
The garrison have their hands full. There are few hands left to work. The market stalls are nearly... When I said the ones who attacked me...
Rockford, if you are to continue your investment, you first need to seek the...
I shall return to North, but allow me to...
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be one. I shall send a bestow.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still...
The rest's located. Speaking of which, Iris...
I only happen to be in them. They both seem to think the...
I am afraid that Storm is in... And we must...
As it is mine.
Seems the hideaway's lost its... So?
I did, and he...
And what precisely will I be cooking up?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern liver. Now then, let's hope these grand old chefs of yore... And here we have it. Fried mortress of... Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
Well, and rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of...
So... not fit for consumption, then?
treachery is this? The crackle of the crust gives what? It is a tour de force. A force of nature.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense.
Decent.
Sid, might I suggest that you come on?
I'll give it some thought.
Nothing like it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just thought...
Aye. Well, someone had to. Reckon the both of us would be worse off. You've always been me right, and I'd have you stay.
Well, I will.
Why, you big look. Fine. Play.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he would...
That's as maybe. He'll need to start looking out for him. Till then...
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll...
What can I get you, Sid? Coming right up? Oh, keep your mug handy. You look like you could do with a drink.
That's what we like. Knock 'em back, everyone. Sid's buying. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Mindless though they are, the Akashic Horde.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Here's your hide.
I worried you, but... Oh, clearly my trust in you was drawing me as my honored...
I don't plan on making a...
Very well. Do not allow me to keep you from...
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
You! Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university,
The university?
a specialist in ancient... In my heyday, no, the answers I seek lying. Would you to an old man?
Climb the stairs.
And some... Three of them, to be precise. I'm here in the hope that, namely...
I can't promise I'll
Remember what...
history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes in Dalamir.
Not a scratch on them.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
These quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good
Oh, what that I could have come. Let's...
Guardians of the Crystal. I'm pretty sure that...
Fascinating. But, whatever. The
Voyages...
see?
I'm Wanderers of the Golden Claw.
No doubt you're right. This is proof.
Children of the Hunt, that's all three.
And so, we three in Guardians of the Mother. Little wonder it was nonetheless.
Too many stairs, Bab.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
Beneath the flood, yes.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield.
Ready, go?
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Don't get surrounded. Thanks, Cal. Good girl. Run like the wind.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. All yours, Torgal. Get him. They're wearing What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
All yours, Torgal!
Now, Torgal! Get him!
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Statelier of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back. This one. This one. Get him. Sick of heart. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Nilfos. Yes! Yes!
vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will you be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go... to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Let me tell you a story.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tale. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about it. Some women lust after blood, and to satisfy that lust I sold to them one day. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community alike.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I felt right in. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And all without aiding or abetting any. Told me about his plan to topple the Mother Crystal. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all Why, I reckon an enterprise. And that's when he had me. And the rest, as they say, a dozen years on, and I'm still not. But I can say that you've all shown me there are some.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it up. Clive. That great lump. No. Go on, then. Finished, are you?
So what do I owe the honour? So, will it be? No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. No scratches, all right? You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of...
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Oh, indeed.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. Here you are. All done?